We have a special guest in the studio. I'm looking forward to meeting the young man, Adam Norwest. He's a very young comedian with a very bright future. After being the youngest comic ever to compete in the Seattle International Comedy Competition, Adam did what you do. He moved to Los Angeles, and he's already scored his first national TV appearance. He's come home for turkey dinner, and you're the beneficiary. Because he's not going to help his mom in the kitchen. He's going to go out and do comedy and watch football. He's headlining at the free comedy show tonight. This is tonight at Hooters Casino in South Park. Please do not text boobs.
I didn't know you could make boobs with text.
Isn't that great?
That's pretty good.
All right, and none of those little things.
Emoticons.
The emoticon stuff.
For danglers.
If you want to go to the show, it's free. Just text Hooters to 24300, and we'll text you back with 10 free wings to get you started tonight. That's Hooters Casino in South Park, where Free Comedy Wednesday is hosted weekly by my son, Andrew. Adam Norwest, welcome home and welcome to the Bob Rivers Show. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing tonight?
Great.
I said tonight. I'm so used to being on stage.
Yeah, how are you tonight?
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? This is awesome.
You suck! Just want to make sure.
Welcome. That does. I know. Everyone's
Was your dad on AM radio, by the way? Because that for a moment sounded like an AM radio voice.
He wasn't, but he listens to AM radio, so that's probably where I get
What
it.
you heard, yeah. Good morning.
Well, let's listen to rock music, Dad. He's like, no, we need to talk about conservative things and talking.
He listens to conservative talk, your dad?
He does, yeah.
So you drive around in the car hearing Rush Limbaugh?
Pretty much. That's how it happens. I'm like, I need to ride to the airport. My dad's like, I'll take you. I'm like, cab.
He doesn't sound like the kind of dad that would be supportive of going to L.A. to find your comedy fame and fortune. That's not a very conservative thing to do.
Yeah, well, he is conservative, except for my mom controls him a little bit. So
That's good.
my mom supports me. So I was like, I'm moving to L.A. And my dad's like, I don't know. My mom's like, take him. So
Take him like he took you to L.A.?
yeah, well, I drove down and I was like, I'm just going to bring my clothes and my computer and I'll be fine. And they're like, no, you need your TV and you need your pictures on the wall. And so they got a U-Haul and they brought all my stuff down and they put it up for me. So my room looks like a great 14-year-old girl's room. And the ladies are impressed. They think I took over my little sister's room and I was like, you go to boarding school, I'm living here.
That's nice, though, that your parents would support you in a move to L.A. We did that once to our kid, and L.A. spit him out about 3 months later. And we came back and married a beautiful woman. So in your case, though, you've gotten a national TV appearance, and things are going well.
Things are good so far. I was on a show called Man Up, Stand Up because I represent masculinity.
Really?
To myself, pretty much. Like, I grew up with two sisters, and I'm slightly more manly than them. Because that once a week that I shave, it's impressive.
I was going to say, you look like you shaved maybe a month ago.
This is my 5-day shadow right now.
And you won't need it for another month. Yeah. Wow. So how old are you? You seriously, you look 12.
I know. I'm 23, and that happens at shows all the time. People are always like, oh, does your mom know you're out in a bar talking like that? I'm like, yeah, who do you think drove me here?
And now, are you... My son and I were talking about this the other day. There's a lot of partying that goes on in the nightclub scene.
There is.
And Andrew has eschewed, for the most part, alcohol. He's sort of looks at people and says, I don't think I want to party and drink that much. It's true.
He chooses alcohol?
He chooses alcohol. Are you? And he met a comic the other day who had never even tried. Harlan, who was in pot movies, had never tried a marijuana cigarette.
Wow.
So where are you on that spectrum? Are you on the Pineapple Express, or are you?
I tried smoking pot once with my roommates, and I wasn't sure I did it right because I didn't cough or anything, but 12 minutes later I fell asleep for 9 days. And so
You nailed it.
I'm pretty sure that I did it
right.
correctly.
Yeah, you did it right.
And like in LA, you can they have you just have to get a card, like $60, and you say I'm stressed out, and they give you a card that you can smoke as a prescription.
Right.
And it's funny to me because everyone wears like pro pot shirts, like legalize weed and pot leaves, but you would never wear a T-shirt for any other drug like meth. Like,
right.
No one would ever wear a T-shirt that said 420 a.m.
Are you, how about the alcohol now? Have you ever had a problem with that?
I'm a lightweight, like 2 Coors Lights, and I could be taken advantage of.
You hear that, ladies?
I don't think Andrew even needs one, but go ahead.
Why is Bob handing me a drink? Yeah, DUI scare me, and that's probably what the biggest issue where it comes to me. Like, and I
So you
figured
don't
out,
drink because you don't want to get a DUI.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not afraid of dying from driving drunk. I just don't want to go to jail. I figured out a way around it, though. I think we should just legalize all drunk driving from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. because that would keep sober people safe, and for everyone else, that would be survival of the fittest.
That's brilliant.
So if you don't want to be out there, don't put yourself out there
Exactly.
from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m.
We could use the traffic cams and put a
Call
label.
it happy hour. What would you call it in the middle of the night?
I don't happy hour driving.
Yeah.
I just think we should put a demolition.
Yeah, demolition derby.
Interesting. Now, did you hear us talking about the bikini baristas earlier
I
today?
did. I was listening this morning, and it's funny because I just got a call the other day. I'm doing their Christmas party next Saturday.
For a bikini barista convention?
Yeah, for their whole conglomerate of them. It's going to be like 50 bikini baristas, like 12 of their boyfriends and the bosses, and then me. I'm very
Sounds
excited.
like fun. How old are you? 23?
23, yeah.
Yeah. You have a girlfriend yet?
I actually, my long-term girlfriend and I just broke up.
Cool.
We're
Good
together
timing.
3 weeks.
Did she find out about the bikini barista convention? How did
She actually is mad because I won't let her go to the show tonight at Hooters.
you just broke up?
Yeah, this just ended. It was.
Oh, they must be sad.
We made it 17 days, which was good. And it's hard. And the thing is like her and I had a lot of distance. I'm a moral guy, you know. Like I don't support premarital sex.
You don't?
So I only make love to married women. So,
Smart. Solid foundation you put for it.
Well, you can't have a girlfriend up here and live in L.A.
I think we can give you to Cougar caller number 10.
Yeah, we got our first cougar bait here, kids.
I can have a girlfriend in every state. I just
Yeah.
have to make sure they don't want me to update my Facebook status. That's when it's over.
So you just broke up.
We did, yeah.
Now she's in L.A.?
No, she's actually up here. I was in LA, so I saw her when I came up here. It was so weird too. Like she wanted to plan the future after such a short period of time.
17 days.
17. Well, it was 12 days when she talked about this. But she'd be like, "If we have kids someday, what should we name them?" I'm like, Lucy. And she's like, "Well, I can't name my kids Lucy because my best friend wants to do that, and that'd be weird," which is dumb to me. Like, I will have 2 kids and give them the same name because it's not like they're gonna meet each other. Pause for laughter.
I hear you were homeschooled.
I was homeschooled.
Mom again, the supportive one, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was homeschooled. My parents, they wanted to make sure that I wasn't peer pressured into any drugs by making sure I didn't have any friends to peer pressure me. So
That's one way to.
it's hard to cheat when you're homeschooled because the only other kid in my class was my imaginary friend, and he's no smarter than me because I imagined him.
After 17 days, was it hard to divide up your stuff?
It was. I was like, all right, you can have the Burger King toys, and I will have the memories.
Adam Norwest, 23 years old, and in Los Angeles, getting his first TV appearances, and in the Seattle International Comedy Competition. And tonight at Hooters, you can text us. Don't text boobies. Text Hooters to 24300.